So I had to first share with you what transmission is in the first place. Transmission, like meditation, these two words have been loosely translated from the original Sanskrit word. Transmission is the best word, though, that comes closest to the original Sanskrit word called Pranahuti. Means the energy of the soul that is being transmitted from the giver and the receiver receives it. Transmission simply means you are transmitting. Even TV transmission is there, radio transmission is there, our cell phone transmission is there, but it is at a different level. In meditation, simply put, the transmission is of the divine energy from the heart of the giver to the receiver. Simply put like that. Say. What does it do? It becomes the vehicle of our consciousness. When the giver sets in this transmission into action and touches the awareness of the receiver, depending upon from what level it was transmitted, it will carry the awareness of the receiver at par with that of the giver. That means both are resonating at the same time. If I am sad and you must have seen it in family especially and with friends, that when your friend comes to your home or calls you over the phone, you can feel those vibrations, the mood, the state of mind. How do you know that? It is being transmitted. The inner condition is transmitted and you are able to feel that. If someone is really joyful, that joy is also being transmitted. Likewise, the spiritual wealth can also be transmitted from one person to another. It can be shared. To understand it further, I'll give you one more example of nutrition. We have this physical body. We maintain our health at a physical level. Almost all of us are working at maintenance of physical health. Exercising is number one. Number two is taking right food, right diet, balanced diet rather. There is another level of nutrition at a mental level. We call it mental education, mental enrichment. For that we educate ourselves. We contemplate. There is yet another level at the heart, emotional level. We get into relationships, affection, kindness, compassion, love blooms in such environment where there is love. That fulfills our emotional being. How can one nourish the soul, the spiritual entity that is within us? And that purpose is served by this pranahuti that we receive during meditation. And that's why after every meditation, most of us would feel a shift in consciousness, You'll feel lighter. You'll feel more at ease. You'll feel calmer, peaceful, drawn inside. You'll feel more centered. And that is all because of this Pranahuti, we call transmission in English. Since we are talking how in translation things get changed a bit little. Meditation is defined as a process wherein the mind is focused on one object. In Sanskrit, dhyan means to go beyond the mind. And what is it? What is meant by going beyond mind means the very function of the mind is transcended, meaning the thoughts. It transcends the thoughts. The English dictionary says you're focused. In focus, there is one single pointed idea or a thought. You're not transcending. So to me, but these are all just theoretical headaches. Dhyan, if you split this word, Sanskrit word, di plus yan. Di in Sanskrit means the ultimate wisdom, ultimate truth. Yan means a vehicle or the process. Vehicle or the process through which one attains that ultimate wisdom or the ultimate truth is called dhyan. So this is a bit on origin of these two fundamental words, Pranahuti and dhyan. Dhyan becomes effective only when there is Pranahuti. There are many systems offering meditations. They make you focus on breath, on your nose tips, on your navel, or some people focus on the candle outside themselves, or keep chanting. But in all this, the attention is outward. Even though you are thinking of something, it is still outside the center of your being. Just as we have sense, there are sense objects and there are senses that perceives. Senses can understand the objects, but objects cannot understand the senses. You get that? The next one, mind understands the senses, but the senses, my nose cannot understand my mind. My tongue cannot understand my mind. But my mind understands the tongue and my nose. My intellect can understand the mind. But my mind cannot understand my intellect. My consciousness understands my intellect and everything else. But none of them can understand my consciousness. And so on and so forth. As we go inward, from outside to inside, and further inside, and further inside, and further inside, you're moving towards the center of your being. So in that context, intellectualizing or thinking or sensing, they're outside my being, the very center of it. In transcendental meditation especially, they talk of Aham Brahmasmi. What does that mean? Aham Brahmasmi means I am Brahm, meaning I am the ultimate. This is what they recite and keep on reinforcing this idea that I am the ultimate, I am the ultimate, I am the ultimate. This has multiple problems. Thinking, oh, I'm the ultimate. I would say, what an ego you have, say. And you keep on reciting. It doesn't become a dhyan because you're still busy with recitation. It's not even a thought. It's not even a feeling. It's not even a state of being. Anyway, so origin of many things needs our serious attention, including simple words. History shows how simple words are twisted over the years. And that's a tragedy, actually. I will not go in more detail because a lot of Sanskrit is involved. But some English words, they have been changed. The meanings have changed in the last few decades. And all of us know one good word, gay. In 60s, the word gay means what? I'm so happy. Today, it has a different meaning. So over the decades, over centuries, over millennia, the meanings of the words also keeps changing. See? But it helps us to understand the original meaning, to understand the deep psychology behind each word.